Yanny versus Laurel. This audio illusion, which went viral after first appearing on Reddit, has the internet torn. After all, what kind of monster doesn't hear Yanny? Just kidding. So let me play it for you.
Laurel, 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 Laurel.
What did you hear? Let me know in the comments down below. I actually can hear both. Yeah, both. I can toggle between the two, and you see how. According to Lars Reich, an assistant professor of audition and cognitive neuroscience at Maastricht University, it's not actually an illusion. In fact, it's an ambiguous figure. The auditory equivalent of two figures in profiles also form a vase, called Rubin's vase. The output can be organized in two alternative ways, he says. The secret is frequency. The acoustic information that makes us hear Yanny is higher frequency than the acoustic information that makes us hear Laurel. Some of the variation may be due to the audio system playing the sound, Reich says, but some of it's also the mechanics of your ears and what you're expecting to hear. Hey guys, a small request. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell button. Check out my fact page on Instagram with its link down below. Older adults tend to start losing their hearing at the higher frequency ranges, which could explain why Reich could only hear Laurel but his 8-year-old daughter could hear Yanny. It's a phenomenon you can mimic on a computer, he says. If you remove all the low frequencies, you hear Yanny. If you remove the high frequencies, you hear Laurel. Most sounds, including L and Y, which are among the ones at issue here, are made up of several frequencies at once. So the problems with perception might have something to do with that. But Reich suspects that these may overlap more in the real world than in the audio recording that's driving everyone up the wall. He thinks that the frequencies of the Y might have been made artificially higher and the frequencies that made the L sound might have been dropped. So if your sound card or your ears emphasize both the higher and the lower frequencies, you can toggle between the two sounds, and changing the sound mix to emphasize higher or lower frequencies might tip you toward Laurel or Yanny. That's what it might take. Changing your headset may not be enough. Also note the visual prompt that comes with the audio Yanny or Laurel. That might help shape what people hear. Here's another example of how prompts shape what we hear. The same word can sound like Bill, Bill or Maya depending on what's on screen. So it's not just your ears or your speakers, it's also your brain. Not only is it fitting what it thinks the sound should be based on the prompt, it's also quirky. What you hear, everything you hear, is shaped in some way by your previous experiences. This is most obvious with music, where training makes it easier to identify component parts of a symphony. So, just like in a noisy cocktail party, your brain is filling in what it doesn't quite hear, based in part on what you expect to hear and what you've heard before. So what makes someone a Yanny hearer instead of a Laurel hearer? It may be due to your age, your ears, what you have heard before, the device from which you're hearing the clip, and the bass coming from it. And it also may be because of the noise surrounding you. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.